Prioritizing school employees for vaccines was the theme of the day on Wednesday, February 17, as Los Angeles Unified School District officials and representatives from some of their labor employee groups gathered at the Roybal Learning Center near downtown LA to mark the opening of the district's first vaccination center. District officials also used the occasion to announce plans to run a second, much larger vaccination center at Sophie Stadium, in partnership with the Los Angeles Rams, Hollywood Park, the City of Inglewood and Anthem Blue Cross and Cedars-Sinai. If the county's public health department approves that plan, the megasite would have the capacity to vaccinate up to 10,000 people a day and would focus its efforts on administering shots to teachers and school staff, regardless if they work in public or private schools, throughout the county. Under the plan, 600 LAUSD school nurses and other licensed healthcare professionals would administer the vaccine. In addition, Anthem would provide volunteer clinical personnel to supplement LAUSD staff. Cedars-Sinai is already providing training to support this vaccination effort. County officials announced earlier this week that elementary schools in the county can resume in-person instruction because the adjusted case rate of new coronavirus cases has fallen low enough to meet the state's reopening threshold, set at 25 or fewer cases per 100,000 residents. But Superintendent Austin Beutner stressed that COVID-19 levels aren't the same throughout the region and that a county's average case rate can be misleading. For example, he said, the city of La Canada, which has a median household income of $175,000, has an average case rate of 2, whereas many of the communities LAUSD serves have household incomes that are about 1/6 that of La Canada's, and COVID-19 rates are 15 times greater. LAUSD serves communities where 80% of families live in poverty and the majority of those families are Black or Hispanic and have contracted the virus at disproportionate rates, Beutner said. The average rate of infection in an area as sprawling as Los Angeles can be misleading, especially when compared to much smaller and less diverse communities like La Canada, he said. That's why he and others who spoke insisted that school employees be prioritized for the vaccines, so that schools can reopen while keeping all staff, students and their families safe. LAUSD, the nation's second-largest school district, would need to have 25,000 employees vaccinated to reopen its preschools and elementary schools, which serve nearly 250,000 students, Beutner said. He estimated that it would take less than 1% of the vaccine doses available in the state over the next 2 weeks to vaccinate these 25,000 LAUSD employees and questioned why more doses haven't been allocated to the LA region, noting that in Hillsborough, in the Bay Area, plans are in the works to begin vaccinating all school employees this week. LA